Let's begin with our first inductee, Susan Goodenow, Executive Vice President, Marketing and Communications for the Chicago Bulls. She joined the Chicago Bulls in 2012 and is responsible for developing and managing the team's marketing efforts, directing and integrating all team content and communication, and overseeing the team's community engagement efforts. Prior to joining the Bulls, Susan spent 4 years with the Boston Red Sox, most recently as the Senior Vice President of Public Affairs and Marketing. She's also worked for Major League Baseball, Office of the Commissioner, the American Red Cross, and public affairs firms in Washington, D.C. Susan is a 1990 graduate with a degree in public relations and has a master's in American Studies from Georgetown University. She serves on Grady's ADPR Council and the UGA Alumni Sports Industry Council.
Thank you so much for this honor. I want to extend a special thanks to Dean Davis, to Brian Reber and Missy Hill from the Advertising and PR program, all of my Ad PR Advisory Council members, everybody who put tonight together. It was a fantastic event, and my family who is here. So I am a very proud Georgia Bulldog. Ask anybody who knows me, particularly during football season, and they will tell you that is the case. I have been going to games since I was 4 years old, and it is an incredible honor really to be recognized by an institution that has meant so much to my family and has really shaped who I am as a person. It is also one of the first places where I learned that sports is about so much more than the final score. So I took the love of sports that came from Georgia, the lessons that I learned at Grady, and combined them into a career in professional sports, specifically public affairs and marketing for basketball and baseball. And I have been so fortunate to have some really cool experiences. I have been able to call Fenway Park in Boston and the United Center in Chicago my office. I've had some really cool moments on the court and on the field, but the things that really have stuck with me the most, the things that I get so excited about telling my family and my friends and anybody who will listen, are the times when I get to create a personal memory for someone. So this time last week, really literally this time last week, I was standing on the United Center court with a young man named Justin Hardy. Justin's 22. He grew up outside of Chicago, and he was a standout basketball player at Washington University in St. Louis. During college, Justin got diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer, and he has had one heck of a fight, really tough fight, but to be around Justin, you would never know it, and around his family too. So 2 days, a week ago Wednesday, 2 days before the first time in 5 years we have had a playoff game at the United Center, we got a call that one of Justin's dreams was to see a Bulls playoff game. So the entire organization rallied around that, from our team president and our head of basketball operations. Everybody came together to create an experience that Justin called one of the best days of his life, which was pretty amazing. Then afterwards, we got a note from Justin's dad, and it said that they wanted to thank us for helping give the opportunity to share the lessons that Justin is teaching through the way that he is living. The lessons of living each day to the fullest, regardless of the circumstances, and to find the love and joy that is there should we want to discover it. Woo! I am my mother's daughter. I cry. Yes, exactly. So when the score doesn't turn out the way that I want it to, which it did not on last Friday or last Sunday or this past Wednesday, when we lost in Game 5 of the first round of the playoffs and our season is done. But that's okay. We were 15 games up from last season, and we went to the playoffs for the first time in 5 years. Moments like my time with Justin and his family remind me and everybody in sports that we hold such a privileged spot. So I want to thank Georgia and I want to thank Grady for putting me on a path that allowed me to have amazing experiences and to meet incredible people like Justin and his family. Thank you.